In the time between my last arcade roundup and the making of this video, at least one of the arcades I covered closed down, and another was lost in a fire. Now I feel it's even more urgent than ever to document as many of these arcades as possible while they still exist. With that goal in mind, here's another roundup of retro game centers in Tokyo. We'll start our journey at the nerd paradise of Akihabara, at Gigo Building 3. Gigo is the nationwide chain that took over the arcade business when Sega left, so you can find these everywhere. But Akihabara is a whole other scale. There are 5 separate Gigo buildings in this area, but the one that we want is Building 3, and we want to head to the 6th floor for the retro games. This arcade needs no candy coating. It is by all accounts an awesome arcade. They've got classic driving games, cocktail cabinets, rail shooters, candy cabs, and even pinball. They've got rare stuff too, like this rafting simulator, or this armadillo racing game, or the House of the Dead spin-off, Typing of the Dead. They've got American cabinets too, like Terminator. I couldn't help throwing some coins into this standing version of Crazy Taxi. And of course, I couldn't resist Metal Slug, on a cocktail cabinet no less. But, unsurprisingly, I spent the most time and money playing the candy cabs, especially Capcom's Punisher and Ghouls and Ghosts. There's no shortage of game centers in Akihabara, but for retro games, this and Hirose Entertainment Yard are absolute must-sees. Over on the east side of town, within walking distance of Asakusa's famous Kaminarimon and Tokyo Skytree, you'll find a legendary old game center called Monde, Komagata. The first floor has some great rail shooters, including Sega's classic House of the Dead 2. While there are way too many cutscenes, this game was innovative with the mechanic that light only shines where you point your gun. It makes the zombies so much scarier when you can't see where they're coming from. They also have the 1994 Namco hit Point Blank, or as it's known in Japan, Gambaretto. The recoil on these guns feels so good. What a nice touch. In the middle of the floor, they also have a weird version of one of my favorite driving games, Jumbo Safari. Except this one is standing, with pedals on the floor, like Time Crisis. It's still super fun, driving around, roping up animals. It's basically a fishing game with driving mechanics tacked on. They also have a featured game of the week, which was Galaxian when I went there. Let's follow these stairs to see what's up there. The second floor is mostly old pachinko and slot machines, with a tiny section in the corner for retro games. My guess would be that this is where the money is, as there were twice as many people here upstairs than there were downstairs. Le Monde also has a branch in Sugamo, right behind the station. This one is only one floor, but it's more spread out. Much like the Komagata branch, a lot of the space here is for gambling-style machines, with a small smattering of retro games here and there. There are 2 or 3 original Astro City cabinets, and then a few newer machines running older boards. All of these cabinets have the multi-game setup, so you can play basically anything you want. I chose to get down with some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghouls and Ghosts, and Metal Slug. All of these games put me in my happy place. We'll end our journey at Shimbashi Station, not too far from all the tourist attractions like Tokyo Tower, Ginza, and the Tsukiji Fish Market, to a place called Game in Rido. This place is on the second floor of this rundown building, and almost all the other shops on the floor are erotic massage parlors. Luckily, this is right by the escalator, so you don't have to pass by the other shops, but if you do, prepare to have them try to pull you in. Of all the arcades that I've visited so far, this one feels the most like a time capsule. The signage, the game machines themselves, everything about this place feels like it's been trapped in amber, and I love that about it. It isn't a big place, but they pack a surprising number of cabinets inside. Most are the typical Japanese candy cabs, but there are a few cocktail cabinets as well, mostly running strip mahjong and other sorts of lewd titles that also feel like they're from another time. Unlike arcades in Akihabara or Asakusa, you couldn't just find this one by chance. You have to seek it out, which makes it all the more impressive that it's managed to stay open. There are still plenty of arcades in Tokyo that I have yet to cover, so you can look forward to a Volume 3 and maybe even a Volume 4. But in the meantime, go check these places out while you still can, because they're an endangered species.